Hi, everybody. Mary Capps here. Mary on the Move from MySouthernIndiana.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm here in New Albany, Indiana on Charlestown Road, and I am here at Choices Life Resource Center, and I'm here with the Executive Director, Rose Condra. Rose, thank you so much for having time for me today to come on by.
Mary, I'm so happy that you're here. I wanted to tell you about some of the things that go on here at
Yes,
Choices Life Resource
please.
Center.
A beautiful place here. She gave me a tour.
Well, and you're welcome to have a tour as well. I'll explain how you can arrange that later. But I wanted to tell you about our services. We, Mary, you know that we do pregnancy testing, and we also do ultrasound for confirmation of pregnancy. We have 2 nurses on staff that do that. Our nurses also provide STD screening and treatment for those who have those concerns. And then the largest part of our program is our parenting program. It's called Step Up Parenting, or SUPER. And I like to say that we make super parents out of our parents. So parents can come, men or women, come to our classes, and they have about 300 individual lessons that they could choose from.
Wow.
With those lessons, they earn boutique bucks.
Okay.
And the boutique bucks are spent here. We're actually in our Blessing Boutique.
Yes, we are.
So if we gave you a tour through the building, you would see our wonderful waiting room. We have a teaching kitchen, our Blessing Boutique where all of our material assistance happens. We have 2 classrooms and 5 individual rooms, which we call counseling rooms or consult rooms.
It's wonderful. You have I think she said 9,000 square feet here.
Right, 9,000 square feet. When we started in 2004, we started in a 900 square foot space.
Wow.
So in 10 years, we 10 times multiplied ourselves by 10 times.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And what's your typical client look like?
We don't really have a typical client. We have clients from all walks of life, from all age groups, and we welcome those clients for our free and confidential services.
Yes, everything is free here. And I am here, we're in the boutique, as she said. It's beautiful. So when the gals come, they can pick out certain clothes, do you have food also?
We have formula.
Formula?
Right. We don't have food for families
Like baby food or anything.
baby food.
Okay.
But we do have car seats, pack and plays, and all of that's attached to our education program. So participants in our education program earn boutique bucks, which then they can use to spend here in our Blessing Boutique. And it's all free to clients. It's just costs boutique bucks and time.
That's wonderful. And you have some paid staff here, but primarily it's volunteers.
Right. We have 5 paid staff, but 83 volunteers who come and serve. And so if a client comes to us, typically her needs are met by volunteers.
Oh, that's wonderful. And what counties do you service, Rose?
Primarily our clients would come from Clark and Floyd County right now, which is like the New Albany and Jeffersonville areas. However, after the first of the year, we're opening a center in Corydon, Indiana. So we will be in Harrison County servicing Harrison and Crawford County.
And when's the date for that anticipated?
We're hoping mid-February. We're in build-out right now, and we've hired 1 staff person, but we will be in great need of volunteers.
Great need of volunteers in Corydon, Indiana. And you said that you're going to have some paid staff there also?
We have 1 paid staff, which we've already hired, and she will
Great.
start training here. But again, it's a volunteer-heavy organization, so we really need those volunteers. So if you're in the Corydon area or you live in the part of Floyd County that's adjacent, we would love to talk to you about volunteer opportunities.
Oh, that's wonderful. It is a beautiful facility here. It's so needed in our community. Now, do you have, even though you service those counties, you have some other people come in from the other counties, don't you, in Kentucky?
We do. We don't have residency requirements.
Wonderful.
So we have clients from Jefferson County, Kentucky, and also from outlying Indiana counties. And we don't require a certain county of residence for service.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Well, perhaps you're online this weekend, this week for Christmas break, and you're online and you're thinking about giving back to the community, how you can get more involved. They need volunteers here, but if you also know if anybody who needs these services, please reach out to this center. Can you give them some contact information, Rose?
Sure. You can call us at 812-941-0872. or you can look on our website, which is www.choiceslrc.org.
Wonderful. Okay, and you don't have a Facebook page, though?
We do have a Facebook page, which
Okay.
I forgot to mention, and I
Okay.
love Facebook. So yes, it's Facebook/ Choices Life Resource Center.
So that's another way that you can communicate to Rose if you would like to volunteer here. They are always looking for volunteers. I've met some of them. They are wonderful. It's just such a needed in our community. So I'm so glad to be here today. So thankful for the tour. Love to come back. They have some other opportunities that they do for Christmas. So I'd love to come back next year.
You're invited.
Okay.
You have a permanent
Thank
invitation,
you.
Mary.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I wanted to show you this too. These, can you talk about what these are real quick? Because I just have to show you these.
Well, we call them either taggies or busy blankets, and they're for little babies who love to feel these textures of these different tags, and thumb suckers especially love those. So little people who suck their thumb love these blankets.
Yes. Well, these caught my eye when I came in because it's been many moons since I've had a little one. So I was like, what is this? They're so colorful all back here. So a lot of people in the community make a lot of handmade things
They
for you
do.
guys. I bet there's some nice church ladies out there that are knitting and crocheting for you guys.
Yes, and quilts. We
Quilts.
get handmade quilts that our parents absolutely love. Knowing that someone cared enough to make something for them means a lot to the clients we
Well, I can
serve.
tell that you take care of the gals that come in here. So, again, it's just a blessing here today. So glad to be here. Thank you for tuning in. It's Mary Capps, Mary on the Move for MySouthernIndiana.com.